Modern people generally share a common sensation. Although the day has not been fraught with any significant troubles, and one might simply have been operating at a desk with routine efficiency, by evening there is an overwhelming sense of mental depletion that seems to radiate from within. The roots of this phenomenon can often be traced back to the almost clinical cultural demands that modern society places upon the individual. We reside in an environment highly regulated by the mandates of positivity and optimism, which coerces many of us into wearing a mask, habitually projecting a flawless exterior while suppressing authentic emotions and vulnerabilities. Particularly within the deluge of the information age, we are daily inundated with curated success stories, leading to an unconscious comparison that breeds a profound knowledge anxiety, a fear of being discarded by the era. This compulsion to constantly optimize the self ensures that even in moments of rest, the mind finds no true sanctuary. Sociologist Byung-Chul Han once pointed out with great precision that we are undergoing a transition from a disciplinary society to an achievement society. In the past, pressure often originated from external prohibitions. Today, that coercion has been transformed into a form of deep-seated self-exploitation. Under these social conditions, it is easy to fall into the trap of maladaptive perfectionism. The core of this psychological state is not a pursuit of excellence, but rather an acute fear of failure, causing us to tether our self-worth excessively to our performance and believing that if we are not perfect, we are unworthy of recognition. Simultaneously, our psyche is often distorted by the spotlight effect and the illusion of transparency, leading us to instinctively overestimate how much others are noticing us. We suffer from social panic over trivial oversights, while overlooking a fundamental truth. The attention others pay to you is far lower than you imagine, and they are often entirely unaware of the internal storms you are weathering. This mental attrition often manifests in even more complex and heavy layers for modern women. The multifaceted expectations of society, ranging from the corporate elite to the perfect wife and mother, construct a massive, invisible pressure of emotional labor. When women attempt to establish slight boundaries for themselves, or simply try to carve out a small space for their own identity amidst these multiple roles, a sense of pseudo-guilt, the feeling that one has failed or let others down, will follow like a persistent shadow. This guilt does not stem from an actual moral transgression, but from a psychological conditioning deeply rooted in the socialization process. It lurks in the subconscious, manipulating our decisions and moods, causing us to lose our sense of control and happiness through constant self-reproach. From a physiological perspective, this chronic inner struggle has a clear scientific explanation. This is, in essence, an internal war within the brain, where the rational mind attempts to suppress the authentic pleas of the emotional brain through high-pressure tactics. As these two forces engage in a prolonged standoff and tug-of-war, our willpower and attention are silently depleted, eventually trapping us in a state of paralysis, at once acutely anxious and utterly unable to act. This internal cancellation of energy is the primary reason why modern people feel exhausted despite having done nothing. We do not lack the capacity for action. Rather, our psychological resources have already been consumed in a silent battle of the self. To end this silent war, we must relearn how to inhabit our own lives. The first step is the practice of self-compassion, learning to attend to one's own suffering and imperfections with a kindness and tolerance one would naturally offer to a dear friend in distress. Furthermore, we can attempt to externalize the problem. When anxiety or self-reproach strikes, try to observe it and tell yourself, "That little anxiety monster has appeared again." By detaching the emotion from your core identity, you create the necessary breathing room for the rational brain. Life is not a program to be precisely optimized, but a journey to be experienced, complete with its gaps and fluctuations. Thank you for listening. May we all find a way to hear our own calm and authentic breath in this clamorous world.